Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem Three Houses. So after last time, I think I went in and cleaned out everyone's inventory of all the items that they got, as well as looked at people's abilities briefly and made sure that they were all correct. I don't think there were any big changes. What does aptitude do? 20% more likely to increase on level up. That is very good. I remember in one of the last few games there was a character that had that you could kind of give it around to other people and it would make it very good for them as well. I think we're all good. Oh, I equipped Lysithia's Fiendish Blow. All that does is give her +6 magic when she attacks. So very good, considering she's going to be the one attacking most of the time and hopefully not taking attacks. Should always be highly effective. Other than that, before we get started here on the new battle of the Eagle and Lion, I was looking at our certifications and it looks like Lysithia, she just finished her mage class. So I was thinking, unfortunately, if I make her a mercenary or something of the sort, she won't be able to use magic at all while she's a mercenary. I was looking up how the classes work because my main character can't use magic at the moment. Only certain classes can actually use magic, while every class can use martial weapons and the such. While I would like her to become a mercenary to get that ability, we could always do that later on if need be. But I was looking, and since she's not level 20 yet, but she has finished the mage class already, I was thinking that maybe I'd try and make her a priest. Now, it's not 100% chance, but we have 3 seals, not much to do with them, and it's almost the end of the month. Next month we can just buy 3 more seals. So I figured that we'd just give this a try, see what happens, and if she does become a priest, then she can try and master priest real fast. So let's find out. That's a fail.
Failed? It's due to your poor judgment.
Yeah, but I mean, you did have a 67% chance. Whatever. Alright, that's not gonna pan out, obviously, but we gave it a try. So I guess we will be off to this new mission. The Battle of Eagle and Lion. It's only recommended level 13, so it shouldn't be too awfully difficult. Get our pre-battle save right there. Field of the Eagle and Lion.
So this is Gronder Field. Hey, Teach. Not a bad place to wage war, is it?
What does the absolutely mean? Like you are correct, or it is a bad place? I also don't know what the place looks like, so it's kind of difficult asking me that question. But sure.
I knew you'd understand. Plenty of places to hide, and our pick of paths to advance through. It's the perfect battlefield for our tactics. I have my eye on that low hill over there. See it? It's the ideal spot to lure our enemies to, and then surround them with fire.
Fire is unacceptable. It's probably unacceptable to set the other students on fire, Claude.
Gotcha, Teach. I know. We want all students to make it back to the monastery. With you in command, we can't lose. The Imperial Princess and the Crown Prince don't stand a chance.
Professor, Claude, what are you two talking about?
What do you expect? It's Claude. I am certain he was foisting more of his ill-advised schemes on our poor professor.
Oh, you have me all figured out, Lawrence. You know me better than I know myself.
Win or lose, it's an honor just to participate in the legendary Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
We've got to win so we can show Captain Gerald what we're made of.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
all.
I'll just stay quiet and follow along, so I don't get in anyone's way.
Ah, Marianne.
That will not be acceptable, Marianne. The whole point of this exercise is for each house to act as one. Do your best. I can't wait to see how well everyone does.
Alright, sounds like Hilda will be taking control of a central hill and watching the battle from there. It's
I mean,
almost
she
time.
is the
Come on,
tank.
Teach. The battle starts now.
She probably will be taking a very central position. I wonder if we've gotten enough renown lately, because I know we've done a few of those paralogs. I think we checked the statues after the first paralog, but not after the second paralog. So we might have, I doubt we have 2,500 renown at the moment though. We probably have like around 1,000. Okay, so let's look at our units first. Ooh, okay, all of these guys are unavailable. I did not expect that. Okie dokie. Claude and the main character have to be in it. Marianne, Lysithia, Petra are all part of my main squad. Hilda probably is too, Leonie as well. So the question is do we try and fit Lawrence or Raphael in anywhere? Do I want Flane on the team? And do I want Ash on the team? What was Flane's budding talent that we were working on? Reason. Flane might actually be like secret OP, kind of like Lysithia. So I feel like we keep Flane on the squad. I like this squad mostly. I don't know if Ash... Well, let's look at the battlefield. I doubt there's any chests on this map. But Ash brings in lockpicking. So if we don't want to use keys, easy lockpicks. So here is Dimitri and all of his soldiers. There is a chest. There appears to be no chest key unless Bernadette over here has one. She does. Okay. So Ash is not a necessity, but we could make use of Ash to open that chest and not use chest keys. Problem is I really don't want to leave Lawrence out. Lawrence is very good. Plus, I kind of want Lawrence to be part of my endgame squad. Because I want him to be a Dark Knight. I feel like he takes the spot over Ignatz. Like, Ignatz is fine. And Lawrence can't really do magic yet. But I think Lawrence is going to take Ignatz's spot here. So now we need an adjutant. We need to pick who is going to be receiving one, because we can only use one. Should probably be, I'm thinking Petra, because it can't be Leonie. Either Lysithia or Petra. Probably Petra. Petra's a little bit weak on her own still. And maybe making her more defensive. Oh wait, her movement goes up if I use Raphael? Okay. Or no, this is just showing me the person. Okay. Fair enough. I think adding defense from Raphael, I kind of want to know how this works. Not that it'll explain it to me, but I might get some anecdotal evidence of how it actually all works. So now let's look at the squad, make sure everyone is in order. 2 bridges. If we want to fight... Ooh. I feel like the Imperial side takes up so much more space on the map. But the Kingdom side has a lot more cover with all the trees and stuff. So I think our strategy should be probably to take the middle first. But these guys are going to cause a problem because they're a little bit in the way. But either way, Hilda's probably going to fight her way straight up the middle. Does this team have any flyers? They have 1 flyer. This team has 2 flyers. So I think Leonie's gonna make sure to intercept those flyers. Marianne's gonna get in the middle here. So if Hilda holds this middle part, Claude will probably be over here as well. We're probably lacking on infantry on this side. So we can have Flame stick with these guys, because she'll probably be pretty safe behind Hilda. And then we'll have Marianne kind of flex as she always does. Ash can be up here, and I think it's just gonna be Petra, Lawrence, Lysithia that go this direction. Maybe Ash as well, because it looks like my character's probably gonna end up going to this side. But there's the plan. Let's see if we can execute.
The battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
A hawk.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
Claude just says nothing. My character has still never actually used the Sword of the Creator. You can earn a reward if you defeat more enemies than other classes. Hurry and defeat the enemies before the other classes start fighting each other. So that's kind of why I wanted to take the middle as fast as possible. Why can you shoot so far? What? I don't understand how this is working. Oh, she's on this ballista thing. Okay, yeah, we need that ballista thing dealt with as quickly as possible, because that's a problem for Leonie.
Who, me?
So, our goals are pretty much, because I want this chest. This chest is important to me, because it might have a rare item. Especially since, when it's on a map that has, like, time sensitivity, often the item is a lot better.
Ready and willing.
So let's set up Claude here.
I stand ready.
Lawrence will take all these attacks.
I will get the victory.
I'll give it my all.
I want to get Leone off of this because I don't want her to get one shot. And I want to know who Bernadette is going to target now. Claude. She doesn't do like crazy damage, so it's not too awfully concerning. We should keep Flane out for a little while.
Who, me?
Push up Marianne. I think Ash is gonna end up going up the middle.
Stay focused.
It looks like I'm taking this attack, but that's probably fine. We could equip oh, we don't have an Iron Sword. Iron Sword would improve our ability to dodge. So does the Sword of the Creator, to be fair. It weighs 1 less than the Steel Sword, so... Ouch. She's got a pretty unbreakable defense. She also killed that man from about 10 feet away with her axe.
I'm all sweaty.
Yeah, Hilda is very good at this point.
I think. Yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
She's incredibly hard to hit upon, or on top of not really taking damage.
Black Eagles and the Golden Deer are already in battle? We should take this chance to break through the Black Eagle's flank.
Interesting strategy. I wonder if there's a counter somewhere that shows how many kills everyone has.
I think not.
We'll have to look out for that. Looks like they're all trying to go fight the Black Eagles, which is not what I want. So, Hilda's trying to take this main spot over here. So she'll just keep working her way up. Conditions. Everyone else has way more units. What the fudge? But I don't see anywhere that tells us how many kills we've gotten. We know we've gotten 2, so... Does this kill? It does not. So, I think Leone's just gonna take one of them on then. She's definitely better with a lance. But I would like her to train with sword. Let's get Petra in the battle. This will, however, break Petra's sword. So maybe we do this instead. Oh, he lives with 1 HP? Alright, hold on. Rethink the strat. Bow. Can Lawrence kill this guy? Yes. Okay, Lawrence can handle this guy. Which means that Petra should just handle the horseman.
I will remove you! Flame spirit protects me.
Impressive.
And Lysithea will just push up as far as she can. After Lawrence gets across this bridge.
A trivial victory.
He can't get on the forest. Which means I would prefer he go here. Actually, I would prefer he go right here. So that way, if this guy chooses to fight him, he can't fight him from an advantageous tile. So we need to get... Oh, she's going after someone over there. I still assume, though, if I put someone like Flane up, that Flane will get targeted, being one of the weaker units. But maybe that's just how it's gonna have to be. Should Claude go left or go right? It's gonna be a rough one. But it is a Pegasus Knight that Bernadette is shooting at. So yeah, she has a huge advantage, so she's going to continue shooting at the Pegasus Knight no matter what it looks like. And we'll have Marianne enter at the middle here.
Nice try.
It missed? Why? Are you suicidal? Hilda's too good, man. Hilda kills everybody. Alright, Leone. Ooh, this is a bad fight. Ouch. Crit him. Dang it. Oof.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Okay, but Leone should be good against flyers because now she can use her bow.
I will draw the Black Eagles out, Your Highness. Yes. And while you are doing so, we will take control of the Central Hill.
I don't think you're going to be touching the Central Hill because I am already there. Oh, wow. She just one-shot that guy. Okay, be careful for Ingrid. She does a lot of damage. Do the Black Eagles have as many heavy armored guys? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they actually have none. So we definitely want our mages to go after the heavy armor guys. Oh, you still can't get to Bernadette? That's annoying. Wait, you can. Oh, it just looks weird because... Let's unhighlight that. Okay, you can one-shot Bernadette, so...
I'm all sweaty.
So we might be able to sit Ash on this Central Hill then. Let's figure out what we're doing over here. Alright, what does Deadeye do? Long range. Ooh, you get a lot of range out of that. But it's only a 34% chance to hit. What about here? can get an 84. Then we're gonna have to be careful for Ferdinand.
I'll manage. Another one down.
Alright, so Leone definitely needs healing. Oh, I need to move again. Can you still heal her from here? Yes, okay. Go ahead and heal her to full.
So nice of you.
We're still gonna need to figure out how we deal with this. Lysithea hasn't seen any action. Well, actually we should... As little action for Lysithea as possible because she doesn't have a class that she's training.
You're outclassed. I'm beginning to understand.
Lysithea does not have a lot of movement though. So how are we gonna handle this situation? Oh, this guy has Sword Breaker? So can I... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I attack at range with the Sword of the Creator? Yes. I feel like I can't really fight Ferdinand because he's got Sword Breaker. So I really should bring Claude over here as well. This is tough.
Well done.
How do we deal with this situation? So I think with Ash's help, we could probably just take out the Pegasus Knight. And then we can just figure out how we're going to deal with Ferdinand next turn.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
My plan is
Ingrid
flawless.
has kind of surrounded herself. So far it's working out for her. I also should make use of these throwing weapons that people have more, like the hand axes and stuff.
Let's use our heads.
That hurts, but hit him back for a lot. That's fine. Ingrid is actually just killing everyone, which is bad for me. Jesus. After successes on the battlefield, morale for the Blue Lion house has increased, and all members of their house now have boosted stats for this battle. Are you kidding me? The Blue Lions are crushing it at the moment.
It all comes down to this.
Oh, we could speed all this nonsense up, huh? But the Black Eagles just got smashed. They only have 5 units left. Let's look at the 5 units. Jesus. That's not going well for them. Is there any way you can kill this lady? Tempest Lance right here. Alright, Tempest Lance her.
Magnificent.
We need to set the Blue Lions back because they are winning.
I'm still not.
Wait, can I land on that forest? No. Well, it is going to hurt a lot to take that attack. So maybe we take the attack on this guy with the Armor Slayer? Yeah.
I will not be stopping.
Wow.
Greater now.
Such a good level up. So he's gonna go after Lysithea. So we need to figure out what we are going to equip here. We could do this and just counterattack with Nosferatu. And get some healing back. Can you use this? Well, I think Hilda needs to keep moving because Hilda needs to attract some of the Blue Lions off of Edelgard.
Let's get to it.
Leone can actually just run this man down.
This is my favorite part.
Well, I don't know where we should go because Edelgard's battlefield is 4 people and Caspar is not long for this world. So the Blue Lions are pretty much just going to be fighting at Edelgard's doorstep the entire time. So I don't know if it's even worth it to bother going over there. But I guess we'll run through the middle. This way Flame can get some healing XP. I need to make sure I change my character's sword. And Marianne can actually like start getting to the middle of the battlefield. Why did Edelgard leave her defensive area? Also, she has tomahawks?
I owe you one.
Well, I thought Edelgard would play a little bit more defensively, but she did not, so... Oh, really? Okay, we just barely out-healed it, and he missed, okay. So it was the right call going with the Nosferatu, because the healing would have made us not die. Edelgard just getting one shot by Ingrid. Why? Why is she so strong?
I'm sorry, but I must retreat. You should have no trouble winning. Don't give up.
Now!
Are you talking to the rest of your house? Because it's in shambles. Oh my goodness. Is this supposed to happen? Edelgard got destroyed so hard. It wasn't even close. I think they killed like one unit of the Blue Lions. Alright, well, Lysithea is just gonna keep running past this guy. Full heal and kill him.
Of course I won.
Very good level up.
Getting off.
We should just try and get her to 20 now, though, since she's not gonna become a priest. Do I just fight Dimitri right away? Probably not. Can you use this? You can. But you can't reach Ingrid, who is the unit I would like to kill, but you can kill Mercedes, so go ahead and do that. Nice. The whole using these siege weapons is kind of lackluster, not gonna lie. But what is this? Heal tile. Alright, Hilda. It's time. We'll save Marianne's action until we know for sure what's happening. Who got the chest key? Anyways, Hilda did, right? Yeah. So we can afford to leave Ash here. Go ahead and change to the other steel sword. Doesn't look like anyone else is going to be fighting, so... over on this side, I think maybe we hold off on killing Dimitri. We could just go for it, but let's make sure we get into better positions. Why, Linhart? Why? Just stand on the defensive tile. Why are you running at them? Oh! He did not live. Alright, Hilda. Well, I have a feeling that Hilda's gonna be the MVP in this fight. Because she's about to fight all of these people. I don't know why we're staring at the ground, but whatever.
Planning is key.
Well, they might hit me at some point.
Let's see them handle this.
Never mind. They missed all of their gambits. Alright, Leone. Can you kill this guy? No, no you cannot. At least not in one turn. Ingrid is gonna join that fight, which I don't like. Well, let's set up to fight Dimitri here. What do you have, anyways? Wow, he is going to do a lot of damage to Lawrence. But it's only a 51% chance, so there is that. How do we even want to handle this situation? Ash can't do anything with the arms because it just does 0 damage. He can hit that guy. Actually, why don't you try and hit that guy? Because if you do, then Leone can go kill him. Nope. I am afraid to just run in because Ingrid is very scary. We said no fire, right? Steel Axe will win the fight. Well, let's hold off on this bridge right here. Alright, it's not really a bridge, it's a ramp, but it's a choke point, so... And Leone will just stay out of reach up here. Who still needs to go? Oh, Hilda. Of course. Well, good work, Hilda. You're pretty much impossible to kill on this heal tile, so... Well, that guy's dead. Ingrid's just gonna go kill that man.
That's it.
Why do you keep doing these? Oh, you actually hit one. That sucks, because now my character can't move.
Here's an idea. How's this?
Why do you keep using gambits? It actually landed this time too, I think. Yeah. Alright, so I want that chest. I think I've kind of messed up if I was gonna get it though. No, not the armor slayer. I would imagine that Lysithea could probably do this. Yeah. So Lysithea can fairly easily win that. Now the question is, can I open that chest still? My plan to do it is to take the key and then keep running. I don't know if I'll be able to reach next turn, so I might have to try and stall a turn somehow, but we'll figure it out. None of these people can move, which is unfortunate. Why can't I use my gambit? What does Hilda's gambit do? Alliance Brawlers? I don't understand why I can't gambit. Oh boy. Against armored units? This doesn't even kill. You actually just like do more damage without using it. Oh, no you don't. Fair enough. So I guess we can do this. We need Leone to get away safely.
Oh dear, maybe I was too lazy.
So let's see what Ash can do here. Oh, Ash can actually use this on Ingrid. It doesn't kill though. I just don't know how I'm gonna stall a turn. So the wind just does way more. To do that, we could kind of like just run away from Dimitri, I suppose. Now might be a good time to pull out the Sword of the Creator, actually. No, it appears to be actually worse. Well, He needs to be able to counterattack, I think, so... Ouch.
You fought well.
Oh wow. Why does he do so much damage?
It's not luck, it's fate.
Oh, he must have Axe Breaker, right? Is that what this is? No? Why does he do so much damage? Alright, make sure we heal up both of these, though. Oh, it doesn't work like that.
Much needed.
And I think we just run away from Dimitri. Because... he's the only guy we could safely bait around without having to kill immediately.
That helps.
Let's do this right.
Well, if she hits, she'll lock Ingrid in place. That's gonna be a negatory. Oh, Dimitri is running to join the battle. Oh boy.
That is that.
Nice. Okay, so there was no way I could have died there, but my heal was necessary. Alright, let's see if Leone can make it to the chest. The answer is no. But next turn. Dimitri is in range. Probably just need to make sure we're not in range of Dimitri. Is what that amounts to. Flame could really use a kill here. So let's see how much damage she's doing. Just barely not enough. Well, can Ash shoot this guy? That's not a very high chance, not gonna lie. Alright, good work, Ash. So, Flame could almost kill this guy. Alright, Hilda has another kill. Hilda's killed like 5 or 6 people this match. Like, what the heck? We need to check Dimitri's range, because I don't want him to kill himself. So, ideally I don't crit so Flame can have this. Oh wow. So now Flame can take this kill. Alrighty, and Marianne will just heal me up.
Well done.
And we'll put away the Sword of the Creator, as it did its job in being able to counterattack. Dimitri, just give it up. This fight is over. Killer Lance. Well, we definitely haven't had access to that yet, so that's cool, but... let's check everyone's XP and stuff. I think I'm just gonna give it to Claude, because he'll hit level 20. And level 20 means I could get ready to switch him to a new class. Although he's not even close to done with his current class, so... Can Flame get the kill? No. Can Lysithea get the kill? Yeah, Lysithea could definitely get the kill. So I'm gonna give it to Lysithea, I think. But I will allow Flame to get some XP here. I think I'll give Ash a chance as well to get some XP. Even if he crits, I don't think he could kill, so... And then Lysithea, finish this battle for us, please. Just use Dark Spikes. Well, she didn't level, but...
I suppose my training wasn't enough. The Blue Lions have no choice but to retreat.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Golden Deer.
A victory worthy of a feast. We did so well, there's no way we didn't secure that prize.
Well, yeah, we didn't even lose a single unit. You defeated more enemies than the other classes. Good thing we got in those few kills on the Black Eagles early, because they just kind of rolled over. MVP is Hilda, of course. Makes a lot of sense. She's virtually unkillable. End of battle save.
Well done, Claude. I see your schemes are not to be underestimated.
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree. As ever, I have proven to be no match for you.
It is the utmost honor to receive praise from your royal... I'm kidding, of course. Really though, I was lucky to have Teach on my side. In all honesty, you two made me work for it. If I had to face you again, there's no telling which way it would go. What do you think, Teach? How did the other houses fare?
Well, if Edelgard hadn't literally rolled over and died, maybe I could give her some credit, but the Blue Lion house was very strong.
I appreciate that. Still, it is clear that I must continue to be rigorous in my training.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, now that the three-way battle has ended in an alliance victory, I dare say it's time for some post-battle reconciliation. The victor has but one request. Hear me out. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
I accept your proposition. Please notify me once your preparations are complete.
It seems I have no choice but to drown my sorrow at losing in overindulgence. I'll help you with the preparations.
It's not a feast if you don't eat too much. Leave it to the Imperial Princess to say such wonderful things.
That's not exactly what I said, but forget it. Laugh all you want.
Well, if you insist. Hey, Teach. Looks like you're having a good time, too. Seeing you smile like that means we've got no choice but to have a great time tonight. Let's get going.
Well, that went pretty well. I wish Ash had actually gotten to play,
Our
though.
house leader ate so much he passed out. I guess he should just sleep it off? Oh, Professor! Great work today.
I thought you were the MVP.
As long as we have you and Claude, the Golden Deer House is unstoppable. I am sure we did not require Claude for our victory, but it certainly would not have been possible without our professor.
I'm so pleased to be in your class, Professor. You truly bring out the best in us.
Let's keep fighting and winning!
I knew the tactics you learned from the captain would be something else. I better work harder to catch up. I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor. Because of you, I managed to get through the fight without feeling like a burden. Thank you, Professor. I hear Lady Rhea and Sedith are singing your praises too.
That last statement. We're talking to them, we're not talking to
So modest.
the other houses.
You really showed them, Teach. I would really hate to be on your bad side.
Oh look, Claude has been revived.
Your tactics were ingenious, and you've somehow mastered the power of the King of Liberation's relic. You really are incredible. Though you can be a bit absent-minded at times. Your mind is like a giant bowl with a tiny crack in it.
Claude, saying that only makes your own mind bowl seem tiny.
How dare you? My bowl is much bigger than Teach's. Unfortunately, it doesn't just have a crack. The whole bottom of my bowl is missing.
In other words, you are the absent-minded one, not our professor.
That's true. He just admitted it.
It's unusual to hear you laughing, Marianne. Your smile is really cute.
It feels so great to laugh and joke around like this, doesn't it? Well, look at that. Someone's having a secret rendezvous in the courtyard.
All joking aside, I'm having trouble sizing you up, Teach. The honest truth is that I'd hate to have you as an enemy. If possible, I wish for you to fight by my side. If I could use the sword of the Creator, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet if I could use it, you would trust me to, right?
I don't know, we definitely had to think about it.
That selflessness may be what I like best about you.
Wait, what's happening in the
I
courtyard?
can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
Whoa.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
A blessed lance. I don't even use lances. What the heck do you want me to do with this? New chapter.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Still don't like those drawings very much, but I don't understand the little character at the bottom. Like, it's very clearly responding to my stick movement. At the same time, it's not what I want. $5,000. Yeah, sure, let's speak to Flame.
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time? Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you. Well, because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
Well, there's only one answer, I suppose.
The sea is vast, boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within, it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
What are you talking about exactly?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right. About the sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships.
Wait, but we're not talking about the sea. How did you get back to this?
Not unlike you. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh, but please do not think ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So surely you understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
I think the answer is that I don't know.
Wait, you do not know your own age? You truly are mysterious. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder, could you be younger than your own students? Who? Me? Well, I am roughly the same age as the other youths here.
Well, that's not a very good answer. You look younger than the other.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case.
Are we including Lysithia in this comparison?
Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh, my apologies. I am sure you have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime. if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
Okay, so that was a support conversation. I was like, where did this all come from?
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease? There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela. You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Oh boy.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
Heartbeats.
Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
How mysterious. Well, I guess we have an instruction day, so we're not quite done yet. Anything I want to change about goals before we do all this nonsense? Are we putting Ash on Wyvern duty or not? Oh, right, we're trying to trade as Lance. That's a tough one. Because we already have Shamir. But we're working on Cyril. He's probably going to be there a lot sooner. But I do like Ash more than I like Cyril. Unfortunately. So maybe we just have you work on Lance and have you work on flying since your axe is already where it needs to be. Hilda's doing fine. Marianne is now becoming a holy knight, I guess, for a little while. Lawrence, still, maybe we need to double up on reason for a little while. Because he is falling behind in that. But he does need more horse training, so maybe not. I think he's gonna need like A with horse training. And then Claude, does he need anything, any other weapons? I think he's fine to just keep going sword and axe for now. Leonie's doing sword and flying, all good, all good. Alright, I think that's all fine. So let's instruct people. I would very much like to instruct Ash, but we don't have a whole lot to instruct him. And there's 5 people more motivated than he is at the moment, so we're gonna do them instead. So, you are currently working on Axe, so we should continue that.
That was pretty good.
Oh wait, can we do 6 people or can we do 5 at the moment?
I think I get it now.
Perfect.
You really?
Another perfect.
That was pretty good.
We can only do 5. Unfortunate. So Lysithia is also currently working on Faith. So we should help her get that up. Because apparently I have a higher Faith level than her, so I can help her with it.
It was quite a challenge.
Seraphim.
I'm getting it.
Wonder what Seraphim does. Effective against monsters. Interesting. Very strong as well. Alright, Hilda. Let's get your heavy armor to the next level, and then we'll look at Axe some more. Or we won't, because you'll get only goods. Smite.
I'm actually pretty good at this.
Oh, do we need to get Hilda some riding now that I think about it? Because there's no just armored knight class. There's an armored knight that rides on a horse. So that could pose an issue that I wasn't thinking about. You are getting exclusively reason training. Can we cut it on the goods, please? Thank you.
I have done it. No need to just continue with the praises.
Okay, she's at 2 stars. And then Catherine, you don't have any budding talents. So you're doing sword and brawler. Could probably work on like her authority or something. Or just her brawling. Let's do authority. So maybe she can get some better battalions.
I'm always improving. Thank you for
Can we get a perfect? Nice.
So, I was right. You're too kind. I'm always improving. This'll help keep me alive.
Alright, good work. So who was I just talking about changing something? Hilda to horse riding, huh? Can Hilda actually do horse riding? Is that an option? Yeah, it's not out of the question. Why don't we... A strong steed. Oh, that's when she wanted to become a wyvern rider. Why don't we change it right now? And if I figure out that she doesn't need a horse, then we can change her off of it. Alright, and begin lecture.
Hey, Professor, I got a question.
I hate cleaning my room, it's so boring, and to be honest, I'm kinda lazy, but I don't want my room to get messy. What do you think I should get to tidy up for me? Who do you think I should get to tidy up for me?
What? You're kidding, right?
She didn't like that one. How disappointing.
Professor.
There are no wyverns in Brigid, but I am wanting practice soaring in the sky. I would like to be training my axe skills as well. I have excitement for being a wyvern rider. Gonna have to decline on that one, Petra. You are becoming an assassin. She would probably make a really good wyvern rider, though. So maybe in a different playthrough or something, I'll make her a wyvern rider.
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting.
Don't necessarily want to discourage him from researching, but he was supposed to stop.
It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the Sword of the Creator have a crest stone bearing a crest?
Yeah, I feel like it had one in the past.
Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone. And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Seros. You see the pattern on its brow and the faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone?
The pattern? Well, I can't really see it, so...
If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well... Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
No, of course not. However, that is not a part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach. So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
Interesting. Linhart's birthday. Just send him flowers.
Come on then, let's get to it.
Sure, nice to have help for once. Pardon me, Professor. We're all done.
Just good. I demand better work.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Lance Breaker. She got fire.
Technique never betrays.
Alright. Okay, so we need to check classes for Hilda real quick and equip Lance Breaker for Claude, probably. Looks like most people explore on this day as well, which is probably what I would do as it's the first available day of the month. Let's do Lance Breaker for Claude real fast. He's mostly using swords right now. He doesn't really need this HP, I think. I think Lance Breaker is more valuable than HP. And we'll probably do those supports real quick as well. Let's look at certifications. Hilda. And if we go here, Fortress Knight is the next one. Heavy armor and axe. Nothing else uses heavy armor here. What about master classes? Great Knight. So this is what she's gonna try and become, a Great Knight, which means she does need riding. It needs to be B+ or higher. She still needs to get her heavy armor to A. But she will become a Fortress Knight first. What are the requirements for that? She already has all the requirements for that. So, that's fine. All she's got to do is work on her riding from now until she actually gets to level 30. And that should be perfectly fine. Anyone else finish up any classes that I wasn't aware of? Flame could become a mage now, I believe, but she doesn't have a 100% chance to pass. Catherine... Oh, that's not how you check that. How's Catherine doing? Not very close. But we also didn't get to even take her on the last battle, so... Cyril's still just a brigand for now. Lysithea can pass for sure now, but we should just wait until she gets 1 level and then she can become a warlock instead. I believe she has all the requirements. She doesn't have an A in reason? Really? Thought you did. She's got a B+. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll have to work on that to try and get her to the warlock as soon as possible. That's just unfortunate. I think that's about it. Lawrence, we might want to make him into one of the mage. Preferably dark mage. But he needs C and reason first to be able to do that. What is your reason? Oh, you're almost there. He's getting there. We'll just make sure to train it, and then he'll be there in no time. My character is level 20, but I can't do any of these? Is my bow really that low? I guess it is E. Alright, fair enough. And my sword is only a B. So if I want to become a sword master, I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder. But I could also work on becoming a bishop. But that's gonna require a lot more faith than I currently have. So I don't know, my character's just gonna have to train stuff because I'm fairly far behind. And Claude over here still has multiple classes that I would like him to go into, such as Lord and Mercenary, but he's not quite done with Brigand yet, so that's how it goes, I suppose. Alright, well, I was gonna do supports. How many supports do we have? Just one, okay.
you writing there, Hilda? Wait, let me guess. You're replying to one of your brother's letters, right?
Of course. It's a pain, but I make sure to always send him a response, otherwise he'll worry. It's much easier than when we lived together. A few letters here and there are a small price to pay for this peaceful, brother-free environment.
Well, that's a fine thing to do, regardless of your reasons. As for me, it's been far too long since I've written to my parents.
Oh, I thought your father had died.
Not quite. He's still alive and kicking, as far as I know. The late Duke who died in an accident was my uncle.
I see. I do recall you mentioning that your mother was born into the Regan family. What's your father like, if you don't mind me asking?
He's quite the extravagant character. When I was a kid, he used to tie me to a horse and drag me around.
Excuse me?
In all fairness, I was quite a little brat. The horse thing sounds worse than it is. There's sort of a trick to it.
A trick I hope I never need to learn. Your mother didn't step in and make him stop?
Gods no, she'd just laugh right along with him. If my father is extravagant, my mother's more like a warrior goddess, or maybe a demon queen. This one time, she got into an argument with my combat instructor and wound up in a full-on fist fight with the guy. What's more, she won. My instructor was a mighty warrior, undefeated in 100 battles, but even he was no match for her.
Huh? But your mother is a lady of nobility.
True, but she was the kind of woman to elope with the man she loved and throw it all away. Not your average duchess at all.
Ooh, they eloped! I like that. It's so romantic. Imagine abandoning your family forever to be with the one you love. Not everyone can do that.
It's not a question of can, it's a question of will. Even someone like you who generally despises effort would pull out all the stops for something you really care about. Isn't that right?
Excuse me? I put in plenty of effort.
Hey, that was a compliment. Anyhow, I look forward to the day when something inspires you to try your absolute hardest. It will be something to behold.
Well, that was interesting. And that's it for the sports. So that's gonna be it for this one. We won the battle of the eagle and the lion pretty easily. We also got that chest that had the killer lance in it. So, but we don't really have, like, it's pretty much Lawrence who uses lances, and I plan to make him a Dark Knight. So we got pretty much no one using lances. Leonie can probably keep it because she's pretty good with lances to begin with. Other than that, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.